Hi, everybody. It's Latanya Powers, Storehouse Bookkeeping and Tax. It's been a while since I've done one of these. This is kind of a weird angle, but I just wanted to do one real quick. I'm getting a lot of questions about this payroll tax deferment that has gone into effect. And rightly so, a lot of people are worried about it. I'm not a fan of it either. The reason being, even though it is a slight increase in your take-home pay, it is temporary. And so it amounts to just over 6% of what you'll be bringing home. The point behind the deferment, however, is that it is temporary. And so it's effective from now, I think it was September 1st and through the end of the year. And so because it is a deferment, what happens is that tax money that you did not pay for this last 4 months of the year, you get to pay in the first 3 or 4 months of next year. And so it decreases the amount of your take-home pay, increases the amount of taxes that you'll need to pay over the next year. Now, this thing is still, like many of the provisions that have been made during this COVID crisis, it's still in the works. So they're still working on it. You know, Congress may decide to make it a tax cut. We don't know. But right now it is a tax deferment. So you're not paying taxes now, but so far you will need to pay them later. And so it's up to your employer whether or not you will have the option to opt out of that. If your employer offers that option, I would suggest that you take the option to opt out of it. That way you don't end up with a bigger tax bill next year than you were planning to. If you decide not to opt out of it and you decide to go ahead and take the deferment now, you can also prepare for the increased tax bill. The IRS is still taking, estimated payments, so you can pay that amount directly to them. During this time, just go ahead and write them a check, or there are some deposit options available on irs.gov that you can go ahead and pay that money to them. You can, if you're disciplined, you can put it in an account and, wait until you get your tax bill the next time and go ahead and pay it then. So there are some things that you can do to prepare for that. But I would definitely encourage you, if you're not disciplined, to go ahead and opt out of that and just go ahead and pay the tax, and we'll find out what Congress decides to do later. They may indeed, because this is an election year, they may decide to go ahead and make it a tax cut. They can only do that. Trump can't do that. So if Congress decides to go ahead and make it a tax, holiday, instead of a deferment, to go ahead and make it a tax cut. That's what I wanted to say. A tax cut, then that'll be great. But until then, go ahead and prepare for having that be due in the next couple of months for the first of the year by either making your estimated payments, saving it up, or otherwise preparation. So hopefully that's helpful. Like I said, this is spur of the moment, just like everything else. But we're here if you need us or when you need us, because we're not going anywhere. All right. Again, Latanya Powers, the Storehouse Bookkeeping and Tax. Talk to you later.